Welcome back.
We're here, Captain. The USS Kittimer is dead ahead, and the Renown is beside us. Our orders are to make contact with the Kittimer and find out why they've not responded to our hails.
Okay. Now, in the last video, it was the tutorial, and... Oops.
Yes, sir. I will require approximately 15 seconds to make the necessary adjustments.
Ah, Captain Volog. Captain Taggart? What are you both doing here?
There is no Captain Taggart.
Always good to follow the orders of your superior officers.
What happened?
These cadets were the unfortunate victims of a Klingon ambush. Captain Taggart is dead, and the ship is under the command of this cadet. The Renown was escorting them back to Earth's space dock, but when we could not raise the Kittimer, I deemed it imperative to alter our course and assess the situation. Captain Yim, what is your status?
I'm troubled by the anomalies in this system, and if they're affecting long-range communications, then they're doubly a cause for concern. Let's do this by the numbers. We've already launched 9 probes. Now that they're active, we can do an in-depth scan of the anomalies. With all 3 ships collecting data, we should be able to complete this quickly and formulate a course of action. The Renown has the largest science team, so I recommend we send our data there for analysis. Any questions?
Nope.
This is the emergency medical hologram aboard the USS Kittimer. I am requesting assistance from any Federation vessel in range. I've lost contact with the bridge. I am unable to contact Commander Davis for new instructions. The Kittimer is being overwhelmed by Borg boarding parties. These Borg are different than the ones in my history records. They seem disconnected somehow. They're strange, but still quite dangerous. I am an emergency medical hologram, not a miracle worker.
That's smack talk, yo.
A notable observation. If the bridge was damaged in the Borg attack, Captain Yim may have activated the EMH to alert us. The Borg have not been seen in the Alpha Quadrant in decades. Their arrival cannot simply be a coincidence. However, I hesitate to speculate without the full data from all of the probes. I will send teams to aid the Kittimer. You will have to finish the scans. We need to know the extent of the Borg presence here. You must also inform me if you or your crew are unable to continue. The Borg evoke a strong emotional response that can rattle even trained Starfleet officers. A crew of cadets that have already survived a Klingon attack may be unable to cope.
We're scared. We all studied Admiral Janeway's Borg tactics, but no one thought we'd have to use them so soon. It's good that the Renown and Kittimer are here, but I know we need to be ready for the day when we're alone against the Collective. The counselors are already working with the crew. Do you want them to convey a message from you?
Yes, I will do everything I can to protect this ship.
Understood. I'll tell the crew what you said and set a course for the next anomaly. If the Borg show up again, we'll be ready.
I have linked the Iota point to your map. Scan there while we see to the Kittimer.
Okay, in the last video, I completed my training.
Please transmit the data so we may begin our analysis.
Ended up being first in command. The captain died.
Have your data, and our science team is analyzing it now. Our tactical teams have eliminated the Borg boarding parties on the Kittimer. Why do you ask?
There is an 88.47% chance that you will need my help.
Okay.
I have 75 million gigaquads of computer memory and an extensive library of files on military tactics and command strategies. I believe I can spare a few bits of processing power for you.
That's smack talk. Oh my goodness. Yeah, the captain died.
Borg transwarp signatures detected. Prepare your ship for combat.
They're firing. I need help.
I was put in command. This is the second part of the mission. So the first part we had Klingons, and now we're fighting the Borg, and I must say that from an observation, that this makes the Federation side makes more sense. One of my issues with the Romulan side is that I'm like a farmer that ends up being able to fly a ship, and I have all this knowledge. Where did it come from? With the Federation, at least I went through training. You know what I'm saying? And there's a reason why I'm in this ship, and I have the ability to fly it. Now, on the Romulan side, if you watch those videos, my second in command is Tovan, and I did not like him at all. Well, on the Federation side, I don't like this Flores girl. And I figured out why it is that the first in command annoys me. And that is because they come off more knowledgeable than I am. Which makes no sense. If they're more knowledgeable than I am, then why aren't they captaining the ship? Now, on the Federation side, it was actually brought out that I tested higher than Flores or whatever her name is. And, she's like, I'm a little bit jealous, but she has all this knowledge. Now, if the Vulcan girl was giving me all of this knowledge, I wouldn't have a problem with that, because it makes sense that she would be more knowledgeable because it fits the storyline. But am I making any sense here? On the Romulan side, this guy had how was Tovan able to, where did all that knowledge come from? I mean, we just were 1 minute, happy farmer type people, and then the next thing, we're flying ships and, going into different space areas. I'm unlocking mechanisms that I've never seen before. How the hell, So yeah, I must say that I'm from the Federation side. Why won't my thing stay automatic? I don't know why it's not staying. I'm right-clicking and it's not staying automatic. Anyway, the storyline makes more sense so far from the Federation side. The other thing that I like, in my last video in general, which was a WoW video, I was talking about the grinds in MMOs, and I mentioned things that I like in different MMOs, and I'm sort of spending my time in games that do something different. One thing that I like that Star Trek does is that you have these 3 tracks that you can go. I've decided to go engineering, and throughout the quests, whichever track you decide to go, they will have little things for you to do carved into the mission that only you can do because of the path that you chose. And I like that. I think that's a really nice touch, and I'm wondering if they're the equivalent to dungeons in here, if they have those kind of mechanisms. And I hope that more MMOs pick up on that, because it makes the path that you chose more meaningful, even if it's just a small little thing. So I really like that. And as far as combat is concerned, I have several goals from having played the Romulan side, where I was a complete noob and I had no idea what I was doing. One of the things that I want to do is improve on my combat tactics. And if you notice, one thing that I really have to do is get my keybinds together. I'm gonna have to do that after a play session. Probably won't jump out of here, go do them, and come back. I'd like to do it when I'm done playing for the day. For the next time, we'll see how organized I am with that. But I'm actually trying to, like, you can see that the shields are down where it's yellow, and now it's red, and then it's gonna go, well, he's gone. So that blew that example. But if you fire in those areas where the shields are down, you're actually doing more damage to the ship.
Here is the situation as we see it. The Borg are using the Pollock system as a staging area for a larger invasion. long-range sensors are already detecting inbound transwarp signatures. The most likely target for a first strike is the Vega system. There is a civilian colony there, and if the Borg could take it by surprise, they would have large numbers of new drones at their disposal. You must go to the Vega colony and warn them that the Borg are coming. The Renown is better equipped to hold off further Borg attacks and assist the Khitomer. It is logical for us to remain here. We will delay the Collective, but you must warn the colonists at Vega.
Yes, okay, that's it for this one. Thank you for watching. If you like the video, hit the thumbs up button. It lets me know if you like the video or not. Thank you for viewing and liking and sharing the videos. It allows me to do what I love, and I would not be able to do it without you.
We have to make our way to Vega as soon as we can, Captain. I just hope we're not too late to warn the colony.
Links.
Are you ready to go?
Yes, I'm ready to go. Links are in the description below. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss any updates. And I will see you guys
Shields up, right
in the
away.
next one.